Stop wondering why and how slavery was abolished in the United States. Today we look at the 13th Amendment. Ratified in 1865, the 13th Amendment marks a significant turning point in American history. It reads, "Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States, or any place subject to their jurisdiction." It eradicated the institution of slavery, which had been integral to the economy. Yet one may wonder, why was such a drastic change implemented? What led to the abolition of an economic cornerstone? The answers to these questions may seem obvious to those of us living today, but for people of the time it was anything but. To understand the complexities of the times, we need to dive into the key events that led to the ratification of this amendment. The journey towards the 13th Amendment was a tumultuous one, filled with struggle and conflict. It began amid the chaos of the Civil War, a war that was not only a battle of arms, but also a battle of ideals. The North and the South clashed over the institution of slavery, with the North pushing for its abolition. In the midst of this strife, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1862. This pivotal document declared that all enslaved people in Confederate territory were to be set free. However, it is important to note that the proclamation did not end slavery in the Union-held border states. Lincoln, a leader with a keen sense of political timing, knew this was only a step in the journey. 2 years later, in his re-election campaign, he made the abolition of slavery a central pillar. And true to his promise, on January 31, 1865, the Congress passed the 13th Amendment, abolishing slavery throughout the entire United States. But this was not a smooth sail. The amendment faced intense opposition from southern states. It was a road fraught with political maneuvering, heated debates, and deep-seated resistance. Yet, despite these hurdles, the amendment was ratified by the required number of states on December 6, 1865. These events set the stage for one of the most significant legal changes in American history. The 13th Amendment was more than just an act of abolition. It was a legal milestone. To understand the full breadth of its impact, let's delve into a significant legal case that invoked the 13th Amendment. Jones v. Alfred H. Mayer Company, decided by the Supreme Court in 1968. The crux of this case was about racial discrimination in property rentals and sales. The plaintiff, Jones, argued that he was denied the opportunity to purchase a home solely based on his race, a clear violation of the 13th Amendment's ban on slavery and involuntary servitude. The Supreme Court agreed, ruling that the amendment did indeed prohibit such discrimination. This decision was pivotal. It underscored the amendment's broad scope and its ability to reach into areas of life far beyond the confines of forced labor. The case served as a beacon, illuminating how the 13th Amendment could be a potent tool in dismantling systemic racial discrimination. This case highlighted the far-reaching implications of the 13th Amendment, beyond just the abolition of slavery. The journey towards the 13th Amendment, a significant milestone in American history, is deeply rooted in the power of legal change. Long before it permanently abolished slavery and involuntary servitude, there were numerous attempts and proposals aimed at resolving the contentious issue of slavery. In 1861, Thomas Corwin proposed an amendment that would actually protect slavery from federal interference, aiming to appease southern states and avert the looming Civil War. However, his proposal did not garner enough support and was overtaken by the tide of the Civil War and the rising abolitionist sentiment. The Corwin Amendment, as it was known, did not become the 13th Amendment, as its approach was fundamentally at odds with the direction the nation was heading. The true 13th Amendment emerged from the fiery debates of the 19th century and the tumultuous Civil War, getting ratified in December of 1865. This transformative piece of legislation marked a pivotal point in American history. Its legal significance cannot be overstated. It not only outlawed an inhumane practice but also set a precedent for future human rights advancements. The power of the 13th Amendment was convincingly demonstrated in the Jones versus Alfred H. Mayer Company case, where it was invoked to prohibit racial discrimination in property sales, proving its far-reaching implications beyond the abolition of slavery. Its impact has been profound, shifting the nation towards a more equitable future. However, the journey towards true equality is ongoing. The 13th Amendment, a symbol of freedom and equality, continues to shape the course of American history. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to help me grow a community of people that value and love American history. Until next time, I'm Clump of Cells. Stay informed and love your history.